Hi guys, your old buddy Rorschach here. It's got to be done. I've got to ruin Mr. Miracle for you then. So this is the truth about Mr. Miracle. Unfortunately, it's a very degenerate, very cucked, very soy-laden, very emasculated comic book, and the message that it's putting forth here to young people reading it, please don't read this book if you're under the age of 18, is that heroes are subservient to masculine women and doubt everything, be insecure, be pathetic, be cowardly, be meek. All of the opposites, the self-negating personality traits that you would not want to teach to a young boy are the character traits personified by the main man, Mr. Miracle. I'm reading Kirby's Mr. Miracle, and he was an escape artist, as this cover suggests. He was a very masculine guy with a handsome face, a good physique, and at the end of each episode, each issue, he would defy the odds and basically bow because he's escaped the trap that some evil villain has set for him, and everyone would be amazed. Big Barda would be applauding, and he'd be great. He'd be the centre of attention, and he'd be somebody that a young boy could look to and think, I want to be like that guy. I want to be as competent as that guy. I want to be celebrated as that guy. But when you compare it to this Mr. Miracle, this guy is absolutely pathetic. He really is. And Tom King makes sure that you're fully aware that he's completely pathetic. Why is Tom King doing this? I've got two theories. The first theory is just that Tom King loves to wallow in degenerate filth. And the second theory is that Tom King sees comic book readers today as this Mr. Miracle character. So he's giving them someone that they can identify with, maybe. So does Tom King see the average comic book reader as a cut, bearded, hipster, progressive male? Maybe he does. Anyway, I'll take you through the book if I can bear it. It begins with some nice prose writing, which is completely undercut at the end, with Mr. Miracle saying, "Is there a rest room, Deadpool style?" And there's this panel here as well, which is very Deadpool, just Game of Thrones, disgusting degeneracy, with someone talking about the weather, which is it's a narrative technique that he often uses. Just Tom King. He's getting a bit old now, to me. Right, this character here is a Renaissance Italian who announces that he's the homosexual partner of Leonardo da Vinci. Or Leonardo da Vinci had a boyfriend and he was cheating on his boyfriend with this guy here. So yeah, thanks for that, Tom King. I guess Leonardo da Vinci, the great painter and genius of Renaissance Italy, is now officially homosexual. Why not? That's the kind of thing that you'd expect from a degenerate modern progressive to insinuate. I don't know if Leonardo was gay or not. Does it matter? No. What matters is his work. But in the comic book today, they're going to say, yeah, he's definitely gay, was he? Yeah, it's a sign of the times, unfortunately, that they do this. This page here has got a fantastic punchline and demonstrates that Tom King is a talented man, a great writer, a witty guy, and he can be good if he wants to, but he'd rather wallow in filth. So back to the filth, I guess. There's a negotiation going on, and we have the first moment of emasculation, where this guy gets told to shut up by the man in the room, and he meekly shuts up. But it was really noticeable in the panels in this book, the art of the book, how Scott Free was always lower compared to Barda. See here? How she's always towering above him. That wasn't the case in the original. In the original, he's actually taller than Big Barda. Go back to the original book and look at how it was all drawn, how Kirby drew Mr. Miracle and Barda. This is not the same at all. and it's deliberate. Also the phallic object which she's carrying as well, which she hands to him. He has a sip and then she takes it back, symbolising literally that she has the manhood, that she is the man in their relationship. Who would want to be this guy? What young kid would want to be that guy? I can't imagine anyone wanting to be that guy. He's the hero, he's Mr. Miracle. He's the escape artist. He's not escaping in this book, there's no escapes. He's just negotiating. More degeneracy, more over-the-top violence just for the sake of over-the-top violence. Squished eyeballs. Yeah. Squish those eyeballs, it's so cool. And then we have him, scot-free, curled up in a fetal position as once again his girlfriend's towering over him. Every time they're portrayed together it's like this. He's a soy-supping, cucked, beta male, emasculated nobody, a loser. She's the boss, she's in charge. His teeth are chattering. There's another page here. Where is it? I want to show you the page. Yeah, where Bard is jumping in the fiery lake, and she's brave, she's adventurous, she's the man. He doesn't go in. He's too scared. He's just staying on the side. Come on, jump, she says. In the real world, this lady would have no respect whatsoever for this cucked beta male. They would not be in a relationship. They really would not be in a relationship. And let's just say they are in a relationship. She would have to go outside the relationship to get satisfaction, if you know what I mean. This guy would not be up for the job. So the stripping down of Mr. Miracle. This is what Tom King's doing here in classic postmodern deconstruction style. He's taking him apart, literally stripping him of his flesh and showing him to be ugly, to be a loser. There's a tear there. This is just Tom King wallowing in postmodern deconstruction, ripping everything apart that Jack Kirby built. Jack Kirby built a character who was a hero, someone that you could aspire to be as a kid. This character is the complete opposite. He's been completely destroyed deliberately by Tom King. And this guy then says that I was lying about Da Vinci, but he was still gay. So, do you believe anything that he says? Does any of it matter anyway? Well, no, not really. Tom King tells you at the beginning none of it matters. With this panel here, is there a restroom quip? So he's tearing everything apart, he's deconstructing everything. He's telling you that none of it matters. He's portraying the biggest beta male loser in all of comic book history. A guy who used to be a superhero and is no longer anyone that anyone would aspire to be. I won't spoil the end, narratively speaking, but that's all you're getting, really, from Tom King's Mr. Miracle. It'd be difficult to still maintain the lie, really, that this is the best comic book going today, because when you see what's really happening here, it's a pretty depressing read. So why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Let me know, please. Let me know in the comments down below. Is it because I've only got two theories? Like I said before, is it because he just enjoys wallowing in filth, and he just enjoys being a good little progressive in doing his postmodern deconstruction and tearing all the good apart? That's what the left is all about, you know. It takes the beauty of the past and destroys it, destroying Mr. Miracle, destroying Leonardo da Vinci as well by all that gay stuff. It's all about tearing everything down. Look what they're doing to the Star Wars franchise at the moment. They're ripping everything apart. Look what they did to Luke Skywalker. They turned him into a pathetic character. It's just something that the left does. They just love taking things that were great in the past and ripping it all apart and making it ugly, which you see here in the panel, it's stripping it apart, making it ugly. It's what the left does. So, that's the truth about Mr. Miracle. It's pretty depressing, really, but hey, man, it's the truth. It is what it is. If you want something which is certainly more optimistic than this, then check out my book. It's called Invasion of the Red Light Spiders I promise you it will leave you a smile on your face. You're not going to get anything other than postmodern deconstruction and degeneracy from DC, from Marvel, from Star Wars. It's what they're doing now. They're just going to tear everything down as Western civilization totters on the end of a precipice. And wow, it's interesting times, but quite scary times as well. Let's see if we can change this. Let's see if we can fight back against people like Tom King. You can do it, but we've got to call out what they're doing, and we've got to start consuming products that offer light rather than darkness. And my little book, it does offer some light in a small way. I'm doing my best. Please check it out. I'll leave a link to it down below. Invasion of the Red Light Spiders. I'm very proud of it, and the more comic books I read, the prouder I get of my book, just because it's got some positivity about it. So there we go. I'll end the review there. Mr. Miracle number 9. That was the truth. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll catch you all later.